Hey everyone, Mobile Gaming Collective here with the Wandering Orator. Alright, so video number 2 today. I am on a roll, I am on fire, and I am one-handed at this point. Incurred an injury where pretty much I got a sprain in my right shoulder. And unfortunately, I do everything with my right hand, so I'm having to learn how to do everything with my left hand, even though I can write with my left hand. Sounds odd enough. It's harder for me to drink coffee with my left hand than it is write a complete sentence. Anyway, we are playing Polytopia. Or I am playing Polytopia, and you all are watching me do so. My battery's getting ready to die. Look at that. I've been running this thing into the dirt since about 7:30 this morning. And what it inertly comes down to is now I have a new phone, like stated in previous video. New editing software, as stated in previous video. And we're going to get into the basics of Polytopia. I'm going to end up doing a Pokemon Go video as well before I have things to do later on tonight. And the Pokemon Go videos are going to have a separate intro from everyone else and every other video out there that I have published so far. Alright, so let's get into this. Let me turn my phone screen brightness up a little bit more, even though the phone's getting ready to die. Hopefully it doesn't die in the video. If it does, it don't. We're going to go with the domination. We're going to start out with Imperious. Imperious start out with farming as a utility for their tribe. You have to pretty much start a tribe with one little town, build warriors, expand your empire, expand your tribe, and conquer the map. Let's go to 4 opponents. Start game. Creating world. Okay, we're going to farm the fruits real quick. They add to the population status of your town, making it grow bigger. Going to go ahead and explore. We don't need the extra star for the workshop. We end up getting too many of those later on down the road. And it looks here like we've discovered a new territory of the Balder. The Balder would be the Viking-esque military tribe of the game. There's one that denotes something close to samurai, then there's one that has almost an Arab feel to it, and there's one that's kind of like Waterworld with Kevin Costner. I don't play that tribe too much. But throughout the game, there's these wonderful little sound tidbits of wolves howling and bugs chirping and things like that to keep you on your toes during the game. Alright, so we're going to take him, move him out, and you move square by square, turn by turn. Oh, don't have enough stars to produce another guy. We're going to produce another guy now that we have the stars. Each turn you get the set amount of stars that your town can come up with. It's pretty much the resource of which you need to do things in this game. Go into the tech tree here, and the tech tree is pretty much your skills and abilities for the game. Everything you need to conquer and survive. Keeping your tech tree within this inner circle right here, you're doomed to failure. Because the tech tree allows you to unlock new units, new ways of transportation, things like that. Alright, in the turn here. And it'll let you know what team's playing after you've discovered the team. So there's 3 other teams out here in this vast cloudiness of a map, and I don't know what they're doing or what they're capable of because I can't see them, and I have not discovered them yet. Alright, move him here, move him here. Here's the town takeover part. You have to wait 1 full turn while your character's on a town without being killed during an attack like that. and we can take over. The villagers agreed to come to my emerging empire. Alright. Let's send him up to the mountains. See what he can discover. Looks like we're going to encounter the Owaji, or whatever you want to call him. Alright, looks like that guy from the Balder tribe left. And at this point, all you do is really keep expanding. Always try to keep at least one soldier, if you can, at your bases, on your bases. Because they do no good sitting next to your base. If the enemy gets on your base and he lasts through one whole turn, he'll take over your base, then you'll be standing on his territory. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end the turn. See, he's back. He came back like he was getting ready to do something. He never really did anything. Alright, let's go this way, and we're at the ocean. And we're going to go ahead and leave them there. Go invest in the tech tree. Get writing to where I can produce better enemies. Or better fighters to face better enemies. Let's get a writer out there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and move him off. Get a rider up on that building. Oh, I can't utilize any more units on that one. There we go. Now I should be able to utilize another unit. Explore. I always choose the explore option. Open up the map to see where I'm going, what's laid out. Let's go ahead and get this town. Next turn. And the town is mine. But I think when I do the other video, pretty much like a walkthrough of how to set yourself up on this game and ensure victory every single time, I'm going to use my favorite tribe, and that's the Jin or whatever. I don't know why they have samurai-looking tribes with Chinese names. It's the game developer being uneducated about how things work in the world. And I pray that he's not Asian in any facsimile, because that would indicate he knows nothing about his own culture. So, yeah, I might do some digging on that one. But that's pretty much the instilled basics of starting the game. There's so many different things you can do to increase the population ratio of your town. There's so many different things you can do to get stars in the game to be able to open up the tech tree. The only thing you really purchase from the in-app purchases is the tribes. You're not purchasing anything else. So if you go in here and you go in a new game, you see the Jinji. That's who I'm talking about. Top left-hand corner. They look like samurais, but they have Chinese names. And then the Omawaji, it's the Middle Eastern guys. The Barter, that's the Viking-looking guys. The Kiku, they would be, I'm assuming, Native American. And then Hoodrick would be like English settlers, Robin Hood style things. The Vingir would be more along the lines of Nordic. The Zabasi would be like, I would say South African, or not South African, South American, Azatlan area. And then the Amo would be like a ripoff of the Airbender. And then the Quetzali would be like middle Hispanic area. And then they have the Eldarion, looks like the elves. And then the Aquarion, which are like I said, Waterworld, Kevin Costner, all that garbage. Things we don't need to look up because it's not a good movie. But that's a different video, if I ever do a video like that. But yeah, this has been the Wandering Orator with Polytopia, the battle for Polytopia. I'll be signing off, seeing you guys sooner than later. And when I mean sooner because I'm doing more videos today.
Even when our hope is broken, we keep on.